This will be the review of my CZ455 LUX, which is what I traded the 3-barrel combo in for. Some people would, question the wisdom of that, but I really wanted iron sights, backup sights, and for shooting rabbits with a 22. But I do like iron sights, backup sights in my hunting rifles. I just do. And those 3 barrels, none of them had iron sights. Now, if you're in the United States, probably wouldn't be that hard to just buy a barrel with iron sights on it, but it's not that easy here in Australia. At least I remember when I bought the heavy varmint barrel. That was really expensive, like it was $320 or something. And it was the only one in Australia, and in fact I think it was the only barrel on its own for sale in the Winchester catalogue, because for whatever reason Winchester Australia takes care of the inventory for CZ. God knows why. Now, as far as the difference between this and that 3-barrel combo rifle, there is. I mean, this is the LUX, so it's supposed to be a little bit better. There are a few differences. Generally speaking, the action is pretty much. I haven't seen any difference in the action itself. A little bit of difference in the bolt, and the difference is that with this bolt, there's actually a hole. I don't know, I assume it's a vent hole there at the end of the bolt on top, which the bolt on that 3-barrel combo rifle didn't have, so that's slightly different. Let's see, and there's I assume that's a corresponding hole. There's a vent hole there as well in the action, which is the only difference between the two actions. That 3-barrel combo rifle didn't have that hole in the action. Of course, it's got the iron sights, which the 3-barrel combo rifle didn't. It's a 20-inch barrel. The others were 20 inches as well. This one seems a little bit heavier than the 22 long rifle barrel that was on that. It looks a little bit heavier. I can't remember what the measurements were, but now the other difference is the stock. I think if you go on the video and have a look at the 3-barrel combo rifle, it's a beech stock, much lighter than this. I don't know if this is walnut. It could be beech as well, but just stained dark. It looks. If you ask me, I'd say that it's. I don't know. Could be walnut. It's probably beech as well. It doesn't really matter. I mean, whoop-de-doo, whatever. Let's see what other differences. The stock is a much nicer stock. It's got checkering on the pistol grip, which is quite nice checkering, but none on the fore end, which and the butt plate, the fit of the butt plate is much better than that 3-barrel combo rifle. The 3-barrel combo rifle, the fit of the butt plate was wasn't very nice. So this is supposed to be the LUX version. This is supposed to be a bit jazzier, a bit nicer, whatever, better quality. It's pretty much exactly the same rifle, except the barrel is looks a little bit heavier. And it's not perfect. I mean, you won't be able to see this, but there's whatever the finish that they put on this, there's a big run of it right there, where they didn't they put too much on, and it ran. No, don't really care. Now, when I tested so I've sighted this in after doing the accuracy testing with my 4.5 to 30 titanium, Delta Optics titanium. I put on the scope that I intend to use for hunting, which is, and this is it, and I sighted in 50 meters. This is the Leopold VX Freedom rimfire 3 to 9. Really nice scopes. Yeah, I've got a lot of time for Leopold VX Freedoms. Yeah, if you don't have one, yeah, get one. You won't regret it. They're very simple. You know, it's variable power, very simple. There's not a lot that can go wrong with them. You know, they haven't got knobs all over the place for the parallax and everything. It's got a set parallax. I think the parallax is set at 60 yards. I think. Don't quote me on that. But in any case, so I'll just go through what happened with the accuracy testing, because or I might just read a little bit more off the board. So again, the barrel is 20 inches, a little bit heavier than the 3-barrel combo barrels. Everything's exactly the same as the other one. Let's see. Yeah, I took the really nice light spring, custom spring that I had in the 3-barrel combo rifle, and I put it into this one, and also the alloy magwell. I took it out of that and put it in this one, so that's nice. I've got the original trigger guard back on here because I just wanted to try a couple of different things, but because the accuracy on the first day that I was shooting it really was not very impressive at all. So I thought, you know, I'll do a bit of muck around with it. I'll take it apart and whatnot, and I'll put the original trigger guard back on just to see the bottom metal back on, just to see if that would make any difference. Not really. So I probably will put the alloy trigger guard back on there sooner or later. Let's see. I'll just have a little drink because it is quite humid. It's not hot, but very humid. It's just been raining a lot. Now, let's get down to accuracy. What have we got here? We have got RWS Subsonic hollow point, which looks like that. It's a black and silver box. What is it? 40 grain hollow point. Now that was alright. Yeah, it was alright. It was, let's see, 0.95, 1.1, 1, 1.2, 0.6 of an inch, and all 5-shot groups. So it was alright. RWS seemed to make pretty good stuff. I found. What's the next one? Let's see. Federal Premium Hunter Match. Now, yeah, it didn't do all that. It's sort of, the accuracy varied. Like I've got 1.9, 2, 0.9, 1, and then 0.6. So I've got one group that's out to 2 inches, and then I've got a group down here that's at 0.6. Really all over the place. And that's that stuff. And out of the T-bolt, this went really well, but in this thing, yeah, not really. Or because these targets are from the second day, because the first day I was really disappointed, and yeah, and I bought some more different brands of ammo and types of ammo just to test out as well. Lapua Center X, I haven't got the box here because I shot them all. Now Lapua Center X is the most expensive ammo that I had. It was like $24 a box, 50, so 50 cents a round. So yeah. Now, one thing that that really I discovered that I hadn't noticed before, that really bothered me, was some of this 22 ammo, the actual projectile is loose. You know, like I'm spinning around and just really loose. I'm just trying to find which ones it is so I can say, no, they're alright. Yeah, that was really disturbing to discover that. It's like, you've got to be kidding me. This stuff's loose. The Center X was not. And it did all right. It wasn't spectacular. Like I've got one group there at 0.65, one at 1.3, another one at 1.4, 0.65, and then 1.2. So You know, two of those groups are almost, you know, half an inch, which is, you'd sort of expect, with Centre X, you'd expect every group to be half an inch, but no, wasn't the case. So, now, what have we got here? Ely Match, which is good old Ely Match. You know, Ely Match. I've always had really, really good results with Ely Match, and sort of varied a bit. I don't know, it might take a lot more shooting to get this rifle settled down, or I don't know what. But anyway, with Ely Match, I got 0.7, 0.4. Yeah. 1.5. This seemed to happen a lot with all different types of ammo. It was 1.5 with a massive flyer, but without the flyer it would have been 0.8. And then again, 0.9 with a flyer, but without the flyer it would have been 0.4. And then again, you know, 1.2 with massive flyer, but without the flyer it would have been, you know, 0.4. So, yeah, the Ely Match was okay. SK Pistol Match. Now, yet again, having these, because I'm doing 5-shot groups, so, you know, I'm having these flyers. Let's see, 0.7 without the flyer, 1.4 with the flyer, 0.5 without the flyer, 1.2 with the flyer, 1, 0.9 and 1. So, yeah. It is what it is. You know, I'm not going to bullshit, pardon my French. Now, Federal Match Gold Medal. That's 40 grain solid. Let's see, 0.5, 0.9, 0.7, 1, 0.5 without the flyer, 1.2 with the flyer. So generally speaking, this was one of the better ones. So the Federal Match was definitely one of the better ones, or maybe even the better one. Let's see, Mini Mag, CCI Mini Mag. That was all over the place. 1.5, 1, 0.5 without the flyer, 0.8 with the flyer, and then 0.5. This group here, it is so tiny. Well, without a flyer, no jokes, 5 shots. Without the flyer, it would be 0.2. So, yeah, a bit of variation there, but a lot of potential, the old Mini Mag. Now, SK Magazine, which, so that was the Mini Mag, that you all know and love. SK Magazine, which I've got in an old, yeah, an old Hornady box, is, let's see, 0.8 without the flyer, 1.2 with the flyer, 1.4, let's see, 1.3 with the flyer, 0.5 without the flyer. That was a massive flyer. You know, I was watching, I was going bang, 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 and then way off. And then 1.7 with the flyer, 0.5 without the flyer. Yeah, 0.8 with a flyer, 1.7 with a flyer, and 1. So SK Magazine, yeah, a lot of potential, but just kept getting these flyers. Remington Subsonic, this stuff, which isn't cheap. Or is it 100? Is it 100? It's 100, isn't it? No. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, $10 for 50. Yeah, not too bad. Remington Subsonic. Let's see, 1.1, 1.2, 1, 1, 1.5. So pretty consistent. Pretty consistent, not too bad. Yeah, most subsonic ammo is usually a little bit more accurate, usually, depending on which rifle you're shooting it through. Let's see, Remington Gold, which is this stuff, Remington Golden Bullet. 1.7, 1.4, 1.5, 1.3, 2. Absolute rubbish. Yeah, So Remington Gold bullet, that's junk. What have we got here? Winchester Subsonic, which I've had pretty good results with this stuff, strangely enough, as much as I hate Winchester. But in this thing, yeah, didn't go too well. 1.4, 0.8, 1, 1.1, 1.5, so yeah. So much for Winchester. Oh, let's see. Highland. Now this stuff, I finally figured out. I can't remember which episode that I had where I was showing a big T on the base and I couldn't figure out what brand of ammo it was. Well, guess what? When I bought Highland 22 ammo, it had this big T on it. So I'm assuming that it is Highland ammo. I had it for a long time. I forgot. I got rid of the box. I couldn't remember what it was. And Highland is, as far as I know, all Highland ammo is made by PPU. It's just marketed here as Highland. So, and I've never really had a lot of time for PPU ammunition. But out of this, it went 1.4, 0.4. I mean, if you could see that how tiny that little group is. 0.4, 1.4, 0.96, 1.4. So, yeah, it's all over. But yeah, 0.4. Yeah, potential, and I've actually sighted this rifle and my T-bolt in to use this stuff because I've got heaps of it. I've still got heaps of it. Now, save the best till last, and so the best results I had consistent results was with RWS target rifle, and that was $12 for 50, which isn't too bad for target ammo. Match ammo, yeah. So RWS target rifle, I got 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.9, 0.35. So yeah, this is RWS target rifle is what this rifle really likes and shoots consistently good groups. Yeah, definitely what it likes. Which is, yeah, I didn't think there'd be that much difference with the 3-barrel combo, what ammo it liked and what it didn't like, but yeah, a big difference. Same as the two, yeah, they're all different. Yeah, so it's a really nice looking rifle. It's got that hogsback, European hogsback buttstock, and really dark, stained, I'm assuming it's a stained walnut or beech, whatever it is. Yeah, it's, and CZ455, what do you expect? But one thing I forgot to mention is that they also come back with fixed, and they're really nicely made ones too. They're not cheapies. Sling mounts. Yeah, these are fixed. Yeah, they're really nice ones. They're not cheapo ones. So yeah, it's a very nice looking rifle, It's just a step up from the one that I had quality wise, and maybe not quality wise, but how it looks. Yeah, and so if you're considering buying a 22 with iron sights to shoot rabbits, yeah, I'd highly advise it. It's a really, really nice little rifle. Obviously I found out what it likes. It likes the RWS target rifle, which is, what velocity is that? That's at, I don't think it says. It doesn't say what the velocity is. I'm assuming that it's subsonic. If, yeah, strange. It doesn't say the velocity on the box. But in any case, that's what it likes, RWS target rifle. Which isn't very expensive. And yeah, so that's about it. I'd advise you, if you want a nice 22, this is a very nice 22, and see you later.